Hi, this is Mike Palmer with Group 1 Trading. This is the Volatility Sonar Report. Early last week, we saw big buyers of the May 20 and 21 calls, and really that was kind of the bottom in vol. Since then, starting late last week and definitely going into this week, we've seen a number of double-digit down days in the S&P 500. This accordingly has led to the VIX popping. We're seeing the front-month VIX trading in the mid-17s. The VIX index itself is trading about 16.5, and today's settle in the VIX weekly futures, they settle on Wednesdays, was 16.12, which is considerably higher than we'd seen over the last month or so. The big trade we've been seeing, however, since these May call buyers that we saw early last week, is that people are now buying June options. And we saw a big trade today. They bought the June 22 calls. They paid $162 versus $19.40 in the future. That continues a trend of some June buyers that we had seen earlier this week already on Monday and Tuesday. And so it's definitely a situation where people want those front month options. They want the May 20s, they want the June 20s, the June 24s, June 22s. These have all traded, and it's really somebody trying to hedge themselves against a further dislocation in the market. Now on Friday we have an unemployment number. I don't expect this to be a big data point for the market, but I will say the idea of a rate hike is definitely contingent on these ideas of unemployment, you name it. If it's a bad unemployment number, I would expect to see the late year chance of a rate hike to drop. Right now you have to go all the way out till November before you see a chance where the Fed will have a rate hike over 50%, all the way out to November. If we have a bad unemployment number on Friday, I would expect we would push a rate hike all the way into 2017. But what's really notable right now is that we have broken out of a very low vol trend. We were trending between 6 and 8 volatility in the S&P 500. Accordingly, that led VIXs in the 13 handle, really as low as we've seen. Now we've popped, we're at 16.5. The S&P 500 is starting to move. Earnings numbers are coming out, you name it. We've got all sorts of stuff going on. The market's certainly become a lot more interesting place, and the VIX itself is starting to trade a lot more. This is Mike Palmer with Group 1 Trading. This is the Volatility Sonar Report.